Hi everyone, so today I'm going to look at Amika's Reset. So this is their exfoliating jelly shampoo. So it has like the little spout on it. Kind of just smells like a typical shampoo, right? Having it come out, there's definitely, I think it has, I don't know. There's definitely like a little bit of exfoliant in it, but really like not that much. So I'm just gonna kind of put it on my scalp. And I'm gonna use my little exfoliator thing. Just because I find this, like the Boja one, like I'm sure you can find like something similar, maybe cheaper, but this one I just find has helped my scalp so much. I'm really liking it. And it just like helps to like kind of like lather up what you're putting on. So I'm just kind of massaging in a circle. Just taking a little kind of pea size and placing it on areas. So I think if your hair is thicker, you're gonna kind of end up using more, but it's almost like section off your hair for places to kind of use it and go with smaller than being like, let me go in with this big chunk and try and spread it across my head. Doesn't necessarily work that well. So I'm just first trying to go in with my fingers. I guess it smells kind of like their dry shampoo. So it's that typical their fragrance. Like, stop dripping on my back, making things cold. So my hair is one that just like knots up so easily. Right, but if we can see, like it's really just kind of helping get like a lather on things where like my fingers weren't, and it just like gets into that scalp. Like, oh, and it's just like so satisfying because my scalp's kind of like really itchy right now. So just kind of going in with this, like if you ever have like a head scratch, like this is amazing for itching your head without kind of hurting your skin like your nails would. I'm using pink clay and sea salt to clean, purify, and rebalance for itchier, oily scalp. So I definitely have like an oily scalp. And like I never really use, like, because they're like start at your ends, start at your roots and then work your way to your ends. Like I never really shampoo my ends just because like my hair like washing out will kind of take off anything. So like I don't directly shampoo down here, but like my hair's wet, so like it's already kind of gone down and stripped things. So you really don't like shampoo your roots, condition your ends. So I'm gonna rinse this and follow up. They say to follow up with one of their conditioners. So I have one of their conditioner mask samples that I'm going to use, and I'll be right back. So kind of going through with my Amika, like, okay, just kind of, so I just kind of like scratch my head to see like, do I get kind of dandruff and stuff like that. Like, I think my scalp looks kind of okay. I definitely think the hair mask was nice, like my hair feels nice and conditioned, and that was just their deep conditioning mask. So kind of looking at things, like I don't really see too much. Like I don't, maybe in areas that I didn't necessarily get to, right? But overall, let me just have not so crazy looking hair. Like I feel like it did what it needed to of kind of exfoliating my scalp. So I definitely think not a bad product, and that I definitely think it's kind of the tool that you use that can really make a difference, because it really kind of extended this in a way where like realistically I would have to use a whole lot more of it. You're probably going to use a little bit more of that exfoliating one than your normal shampoo, right? I do kind of wish it had a little bit more sea salt, but it's not one of those ones that's kind of bad, because I have like the apple cider vinegar one where it's like a lot and like you just hear it all falling out of your head. So I don't feel like this is like falling to the ground and kind of you're like, I could use a little less scrub. So if you have those scrubs that are like, this is a little too much of a scrub in it, I think this is like just a little bit, like not a bad amount, maybe just a little bit more. But if you didn't want like to reach in and it just basically be like shampoo mixed with sea salt, right, then this is a good one to kind of use. And I do think like it exfoliated my scalp and things like that, so like it did what it said, and then hopefully over time it kind of helps. So like I don't really have any redness and that, so I think it did smooth the scalp. So I would say this is definitely a good thing to kind of pick up, and especially when Sephora's having their sales, right? Just pick up like a bottle, have it for when you need. It's not something you're going to use all the time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day. Bye.